So in the last one, we ran into this migration error for our jobs employer name. And that happened because of how we actually have our jobs model set up, right? So we have it set up where we have a name and location, where the location name can be unique. The job name also, or job text, can be unique, but the employer name and how we set it up cannot be unique, because if the location can be unique, then you can actually save it. But we had some issues with this. Of course, if you have the employer name being unique, when you actually save a new employer with the same name but a different location, we've got some issues there. So let's see how we can fix this migration. Now, if you go into the migrations folder, we click on, well, you can see a couple migrations in here. First of all, this most recent one, I'm going to go ahead and delete it, and then go into this migration for, let's get rid of it, don't save, and go into the migration right before it when we actually set the alter of fields. So these are the migrations that are actually going to be running. Now for us, this alter field of employer is the one we want to get rid of. So this migration right here, let's just delete that. It's gone now. So if I run python manage.py, migrate, it now migrates just fine. So that's a way that you can fix migrations. Of course, this isn't always going to be perfect, right? Because there might be issues with how you just designed your code in general, or you migrated it and there's something wrong with migration and now you're several down beyond that. So this is one way to get through it. If you're really running into problems and you don't have this as a production server yet, it's not live, you can actually delete all of your migrations files, everything in here. So everything inside of the migrations folder, from 001 all the way down, but leave the init, and then you could just run make migrations again. You might have to delete your database and then run it again, but there is a way around it, because if the migrations really fail and you're only testing, that's how you would actually solve it. Now there's more advanced things on how to solve it if you're live and there's production issues and stuff like that, but that's just not something I'm going to get into at this point. But if you do run into the issue that we ran into, again, you can delete everything inside of the migrations folder except for the init file, and then delete your database, which is your database file, which would be listed right down. Let's see, where's our database file? We have it in our source. It should be in our source folder. So I'm just closing all these up, and we see it right here. So you could delete that database file and then everything in the migrations. Okay, cool. So now that we've got this, let's go ahead and get back into setting up our user job matches. So the job matches the employer and location. So if you have any questions again on migrations, let us know. Otherwise, let's keep going.